50%.
When it gripped up, I can, well, yeah. To get it to hook up, I can only go about half throttle.
I was just holding onto the door, eh? The whole time.
You dirty yourself?
Nah, almost.
We're going to film, no we're not, yeah we are, we're going to film Bill Breakdown on my way. Where is he? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a build breakdown on my highway Connors R33. You would have seen last episode on the casting couch. Yeah, go like 2 meters more. Yeah, that's sweet. What do you reckon?
Yeah, dog. He's going like, so sitting up the hill. I'm like, I said up the hill, we're gonna get up here and stop first.
Serenity.
Thanks, God.
They started a little bit different and go at the back.
Oh, whatever. Start the back or forward.
Because we didn't cover anything in the boat. So
Pump the trunk.
yeah, pump the trunk, homie.
Here we got our accumulator. That's basically just an extra bit of, you know, when we're pulling a fair few G's down the racetrack, we every now and then run into a bit of sump surge issue. So basically all that does is it's got pressurised air on one side, and any sudden drop of oil pressure, that will like actually put, you know, squirt oil straight in the main oil gallery just to save you motor.
Put oil in the engine. That's easy to say.
Yeah.
Little safety.
Put the oil in the engine in a hurry.
Oil. And how long you reckon the braided lines are? That'd be a lot in braided lines, eh?
Yeah. To like the front of the car and back like 5 times.
He has a black car and puts a unblack plate on his car.
One's just, that's the only one that goes, that's for the accumulator there. The rest of these are all for the fuel.
Oh, right, yeah.
So like main feed and return and
How
whatnot.
much money in braided lines have you spent?
Probably like, $5,000. Fittings are dear, that's the dearest thing. Like,
Yeah, fittings and braided lines.
How you got the shot on that, would you?
Is that your work bag?
no, that's my little toolkit.
Proof of daily?
Daily driver, you know. And turns out Commodores aren't that reliable, so every now and then we've got to take the reliable car to work. I suppose we'll talk about the fuel system, just a little surge tank, and it's got a Holly 1800 Dominator fuel pump.
Yeah.
So that's all, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. What internal pump are you running?
Just like a 255 Woolgrove. All its job is to fill that up anyway, so
yeah, exactly.
it doesn't really have to work that hard, so you don't need a massive pump in there.
With not much power, you don't need much fuel, do you? So.
Yeah, just twice what you made, so. Metres down the road, and you want to race. Like, I've been driving this car around for months waiting for you.
With 1,000 horsepower.
We're 750 horsepower.
We got to get this.
This car doesn't drive on the street like this at all, ever. Only on street tyres with radial belts in them.
Vehicle only.
This is purely for the racetrack, alright?
We drove it here, jacked it up, changed the wheels just for this.
The diff's just a Nismo 2-way. It's pretty handy. It's good. Make sure I don't do single peggers like my Como.
Fuck yeah.
And brakes?
They're just standard GDST brakes on the back.
Yeah.
The front's got GDR brakes on it, so they're like a 324mm rotor.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, you driving?
And what steering wheel are you running? Oh my god!
Oh no.
It's the NRG camouflage.
Oh, this
edition.
one? This here.
Oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that?
I found it. It's a wrap.
The same wheels up front, but obviously different size. 17 by.
They're 17 by 8, so the same width, they're just a bit bigger. and they're just like a normal street tyre on the front, like
Yeah.
a semi-slick hand cook something or other.
Yeah, and then GTR front brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're 324mm rotors, slotted ones, and
Yeah.
just a set of nice pads in it.
That's
So
the NRG hub.
it stops pretty good, which is handy because you need to
Yeah.
sometimes.
Very tidy, pretty well stock interior, hey?
Yeah, there's not a lot going on in here. I just got my little Microtech dash. I'll shine him up for you.
Shine him up as.
Oh, she's not going to focus. There we go.
Yeah.
Still not focused, but you know, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Like it shows me everything I need to see, and I think it like I like the colour. Like I like all the other Haltech dashes until now, like the IC7s that are out now. They've all just had that dodgy blue screen that
Yeah.
I can't really get around. So
I really like the old Microtech ones, though.
no, there's not.
Well, not old, the new, like the old style, but
And
like,
they're cheap too. Like I think they're like $400 as opposed to like the $1,200 whatever you pay for a Haltech one. So
yeah.
can't complain.
A 2-speed power glide, obviously.
Yeah, so that's just a B&M Stealth Pro ratchet shifter, I think it's called. Got my little trans brake button on this side. Got my fabricator, Mixed Metalcraft. He made me up a drop box to drop that shifter down, so we can still run it in with the stock boot and everything. So it's real tidy. You don't have any of that shifter garbage hanging out, looking all dodgy. So
Yeah.
it looks really neat. So a little high-low boost switch here. So
I was wondering if you still had that. Cool. So what does that drop it down to, like power-wise?
about 800 is low boost, and then you can. That's I think it's about 45 pound a boost or something. So. Yeah, I don't even know, like, that'd be, I assume it's well over 1,000 now, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's
How
been-
often do you use that?
When I have to. Not when I race, JZ powered S13s.
Yeah, you wouldn't need it then.
No, you just put that back into that mode there.
Yeah, just an easy 800, and then
Yeah.
you just leave them for dead, really.
Yeah, no, that's all that's required for that sort of race. NRG quick release, and then it's like a nice Nardi steering wheel, so.
Genuine people, because we don't like things bending.
No, it's a good one. That was pretty expensive, that one, so. She's legit, and then we.
Very tidy.
Through the little holes in.
She's a bit hard to see. Oh yeah, you can see a fuse box back there.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get it through there. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Ah, that's really cool. I've never seen one like mounted under the seat before, so that's fun. What is it? Haltech? Is it
It's an Elite 2000, but I'm probably going to have to upgrade it to like a 2500 soon because I'm running out of inputs. I want to put some form of like a traction control system in it soon because that's the drama we're running into now, is it just doesn't like to grip up. So, but I think I'm running out of inputs, so we need to go to a 2500.
Yeah.
So one of these days,
Bit more trainable.
So Mickey G from Mixed Metalcraft made me a nice big sump with an external pickup, which is a bit of a sneaky little trick that we use.
Yeah.
So it seems to work a lot better. He's got like a nice little baffling system in there, so it just doesn't lose oil pressure when you don't want it to. The Tomei drop-in cams, 270 degree, 9.5mm lift.
Yeah.
Valve spring, like Supertech valve springs.
Still got the ITBs.
ITBs. All that.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, no, I love them though. It makes it drive a lot nicer. Like I think people are missing out when they don't put these on here because it's the throttle response is mid. Because I guess what you got to think about is if you got a throttle, but one big one up here, every time you open it, you got to fill the whole plenum up before it actually makes it into the motor. Whereas with this, the throttle bodies are all like right along there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, because you never really see people run ITBs like with like
just
both
like
pedals, really.
all the new plenums that you buy nowadays are all just got big runners and then one massive throttle body at the front.
Yeah.
But it obviously works. People use drive-by-wire throttle bodies on the new ones, so people are starting to work out how to use them on these things, which is like that's all. Our Borgie, America.
America.
Alright, so that's a SXE 372 with a 1.0 rehousing on a 6-boost T4 split pulse manifold, 50mm Turbo Smart Pro Gate, Screamer pipe.
I wonder if we can get the gate.
Yeah, you probably get down there somewhere.
No. There's the gate.
And just things like our Fab guy just has a bit of a think, and a lot of the cars you see the O2 sensor bung ends up being like real ugly, like sort of poking up there, and then the wire sort of You know, so he like had a bit of a thought and throws it down the side there just to make it look a bit neater.
So you can't see it when you like pop the bonnet.
Yeah, it just hides it a little bit, I think. Like there's no need for it to be right there poking up in your face. So
yeah,
no, he's a pretty switched on bloke. He knows how to make it all nice and neat. And
nice.
I suppose talk about the coil packs, even though you can't see them. They're just a Platinum Racing product. I like building their cars more than I like racing them because they just know they're going to get smashed. Like,
That's good. We can all have hopes and dreams, I guess.
Black slug.
Balancer, that's obviously not standard. I can see some cheeky marks on him.
She's an ATI balancer.
Yeah.
They're probably the best, I reckon.
Need some cheeky marks. You're into the cheeky marks, Julian.
Cheeky markies.
That's what his mum says.
That's probably another. Like it's got a
What are these cheeky marks on your pants, Julian?
You probably talk about the cam and crank trigger. So it's
Yeah, definitely.
Cooling engineering kit. So you can't see any of that. It's down there, but so
yeah.
But
you can see
that's a pretty handy bit of gear.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got like Tomei cam gears.
They're roasted, yeah.
Adjustable cam gears.
They're roasted.
Yeah, they're under there, Nitto cover on the front because I couldn't find a genuine steel one.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that. How it says Nitto on the front there.
Yeah.
That's really
Little
cool.
bug. I don't know where he came from. But...
Oh, dog.
And then the alternator down there, that's actually a pretty good story. I suppose I could shine some light on.
Yeah, definitely.
So the old standard RB alternator, when you start putting like 3 fuel pumps and a big ECU and the dash and all this, that and everything else, it starts to draw a bit too much, especially driving at night. You turn your lights on, you got the music going with the, you know, driving down the highway, and you go give it a bit of a squirt, and then it actually started to drop the voltage, and the fuel pump started to wasn't able to pump as much fuel because it wasn't seeing the right amount of power, and it started to lean cut. So I was sort of chasing it for a little while, and then we worked out it was the voltage drop. So that's actually an LS alternator.
Oh, really?
So Clockwork Customs, I think. The kit is made by. So it just has like a little bracket that bolts to the factory bracket that allows you to run an LS alternator on an RV, which I think they're about 150 amp versus a 70 amp one, the standard RV one. So heaps better.
Over double, that's mad.
Yeah, nice.
Now teach me about RVs,
Mate, that's not very big. I've been doing that for the last 2 years. Transmission just to keep her nice and cool and happy.
Yeah.
Then we got another. This one's just aeroflow. That's for the actual engine oil. Got a bit of a leak. Don't worry about that. What else we got in here? We got
catch can. Is that custom or?
Yeah, JFab made that. That actually wasn't made for this car, but it came out of a 33. Obviously, a mate of mine got that fabbed up for his.
Yeah.
And he didn't need it anymore, and it worked real good on his car. So it doesn't actually pump any, all these people talk about RBs pumping lots of oil. It doesn't. I empty mine every now and then. There's like a bit of E85 and a few droplets of oil.
Yeah.
So.
I suppose when you set your ring gaps right and everything, then
there's a few secrets and the restrictors from the box of the head to stop. With solid lifter heads like 26s and 24 Neos, you don't need much oil up there, so you can actually block off one of the oil feeds, and the other one I think it's like a 1.1 mil restrictor.
Yeah, right.
So it just limits the amount of oil that gets, because typical RB they do end up pumping a lot of oil, especially when you put an aftermarket pump on it.
Yeah.
They pump a lot of oil up to the cylinder head.
So you've got a head drain?
Yeah. Spill head drain comes out the back and it goes straight back to the sump.
Yeah. Oh, you can see one of your coil packs in there actually.
Oh yeah, sneaky little shot there.
Yeah. Alright, so see if we can get this head drain in here, maybe not.
No, it's probably engine harness in the road, I think.
Can't see him, but we'll go.
I don't know, but there's a Jay-Z on the back of a tow truck. It's gonna race my highway. Never.
Yeah, not this.
I actually
Is that toppers there?
So this is just a Raceworks rail. It's nothing special. I think it came with the Plenum when I bought it off of a mate off of his card. They're just 2200cc injectors.
Yep.
They're plenty for what we need. The old map sensoruni there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll probably talk about this little EKZ. Eddie Zeller makes these brackets up for people to put their sensors in because people usually they don't like to put the sensors straight like this is oil pressure and fuel pressure. It's nice to sort of remote mount them so they don't get messed up with their vibrations, like a firewall plug. So
that's sick.
the harness actually you don't have to pull it through if you want to remove it. You just unplug it. That's the whole harness unplugs from that.
That's so cool.
That big Deutsch connector there, which is pretty handy.
I've always wanted to have one of them in a car.
That's
cool. Very handy.
The coolest thing about it is you take these wheels off, put the 19s on it, and it just looks like a stocko. Like it doesn't really look like anything. And
yeah, literally.
know, people don't really look twice at it. It just looks like a clean Skyline.
Yeah,
And you-
clean Skyline, like some 50-year-old man
Yeah,
bought.
it just looks like some midlife crisis. Just,
Yeah.
This bloke's just rocked down to Bob Jane and put some 20s on his Skyline.
Yeah.
And you pop the bonnet and it's got a bit of,
Still see Super on that
got a bit of go about it. So
Holy.
Both you at the same time. Yo, yo, yo!
So all the boomers on Facebook, I'm not trying to show off. I just made a video about my car. All right.
Fuck off.